Good evening. Tonight, there's a push to support the mayor and keep the massive 34% property tax hike in Nashville.
Local groups are working on a campaign to vote against a referendum they say would put your safety at risk. But News Channel 5's Matthew Torres says some now accuse the mayor of using scare tactics.
Rory, that's right. The mayor has pushed back on this referendum, saying if it passes, it would cause a $322 million shortfall that would cripple and gut our city.
There will be no way to pay for any of this.
Mayor John Cooper insists the city is in no financial position to hold a special election right now. There's a growing movement for a referendum vote in December that would limit property tax hikes. The plan would cap any property tax increase at 2% per year and would wipe out the 34% hike the council approved this year.
If this passes, your safety is at risk.
But Mark Young, the president of the Firefighters Union, worries about what that would mean for public safety. If the referendum passes, the mayor says it would mean major cuts to all metro departments. The police department would lose 450 officers. The fire department would be forced to cut more than 500 firefighters and paramedics.
This department was already understaffed, and now the potential cuts. This will be a devastation.
Young says the city's numbers are close to accurate. He warns it would mean slower response times and higher home insurance rates.
We have to look at this as real, and I'm not taking it as a scare tactic.
He's trying to bully the taxpayers into going along with it.
But Mark Cunningham of the government watchdog group Beacon Center says this is a scare tactic. He's been opposed to the 34% tax increase from the beginning. He says the city simply needs to do a better job managing its money.
We can't just keep bailing out this awful government spending with tax increases every time they do it. And the biggest issue with this tax increase in the first place was it's a Band-Aid.
We're looking at this as a real possibility and preparing for the worst.
The Firefighters Union and other groups are now trying to mount a campaign against the referendum. He says they need to educate voters about what could happen if they approve it.
We're going to go all hands in on deck.
The Davidson County Election Commission would still have to meet and make a decision on a special election, which could be in December and could cost the city $800,000. Reporting live in Nashville tonight, I'm Matthew Torres, News Channel 5.